Hello friends, welcome to Salesforce Emmetics video session 69. So in today's video, we will actually try to cover, on the transform node, the custom formulas which we have. So basically whatever derive fields we had built on the data flow, right? We are going to perform the same exercise, but this time on the recipe side, okay? So yeah, let's get started. Right. So I will build a new recipe, of course, okay? And I will take the reference of this data flow. Fine. I think in free session 7, we created a lot of derived fields, right? I will show you how we can actually do the same thing on the recipe side. Okay. So we will do it one by one. Okay. So the first thing is current date. So first of all, let me get back. Let me bring the opportunity object. So let me bring ID, name. Okay. Stage name, amount, expected revenue. Fine. Whatever we probably brought in over there, that is closed date, type, lead source, fine. Is closed also we might be needing, okay. I think created date, yeah, created date, and I think that's enough as of now, okay, not an issue. So the first thing which we build up is nothing but the current date, right? So what I'm going to do here, I will go to the transform node, okay, and you already see something like now, okay. So you just click on this now, and automatically it will actually give you the formula for now. Okay. So maybe I would like to get it in this format, I guess, 𝑦𝑦𝑦𝑚𝑚𝑑𝑑. Okay. You can choose that format. Fine. That won't be an issue. 𝑦𝑦𝑦𝑚𝑚𝑑𝑑. Okay. This one. Fine. And I will just write it as current date. Okay. Cool. And let me click on apply. So as you can see here, I'm getting the current date already. Okay. So this is the way to go for the current date. Okay. So yeah, this part is done. Fine. Then comes the next part, which is last four character of ID. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, again, I will just go to this custom formula. Fine. So I will just expand this section. Okay. And over here, you already can search for that functions. Fine. So I have these functions over here. Just click on this insert. Okay. Now, once it's inserted, it automatically shows you, tells you like how this has to be done. Okay. So what I'm going to write is basically, I will just write ID. That is my opportunity ID. Okay. Comma. It will be 15. Fine. And here, of course, it will be text. Okay. And the thing is that it will be new column. So let me write this as, let me copy this one only from here. Okay. So ID comma 15. Okay. And I think that's fine. So let me click on apply. Okay. So this part is also done. Then comes the next part, which is presence of lead source, where I have to use a case when statement, right? Okay. So what I will do is I will again go to this custom formula and just let me write down Yes, when I think this is lead source. Okay, so I will just write lead source is not null. Okay, so lead source is not null. Okay, let me just copy this thing because it's the same thing only. Fine, let me just take the help of that. And there's a few difference which you need to note down. Okay, that values which you put in double quotes in data flow, you have to put in single quotes. Okay, and usually any field name we don't put in single quotes also in our recipe side. If you remember in data flow, we have to put it in single quotes. Okay, so that's it about this one. Okay, so and one good thing about recipe is if there's some error right in your expression, it automatically just comes out over here. Okay, I mean automatically it will show you that there's some error. You don't have to wait to run the recipe and all those things. Fine, and the output type will be text. Okay, so let me click on apply. Okay, so this part is also done, and as you can see, like if I go to my right, it's actually showing me whether there is lead source or not. Okay, so that's great. Fine, it's properly showing me. If there is null, then it's showing me no. So under the preview section, you can actually view everything. That's one good thing about recipe. I don't have to run the recipe and check on the data set side. Okay, of course, it's better always you check it on the data set because preview means it will only show you for sample data. Okay, I'm not denying that, but anyhow, if you want to check for a few samples, you can easily do that. Okay. Okay, fine. But in data flow, we had to actually run the data flow and check it on the other side. Okay, fine. Stage classification also, let me just copy this from here. Fine. And what I'm going to do is I will just paste it here. Okay. And I will make the necessary changes. So case when, of course, my stage name, I will just check how it's coming over here. So this is my stage name. Okay. Stage name in, okay. Here, instead of this closed braces, I need to give open braces. Okay. I need to give open braces. Fine. And what I will write here is probably this one I will write in single quotes. Okay. So the values always has to be in single quotes. Fine. There's no concept of double quotes. Fine. Over here in recipe. So it will be close stage or else it will be open stage. Now this one we can also do via bucketing. I think in the earlier session I showed you bucketing, right? If you remember. So you can check the previous session and this one we can do by bucketing. But yeah, I just wanted to show you how we can, manage the case when statement. So that's why I just put this expression. But a proper way, a practical way, an effective way is to do bucketing, that bucketing concept which you already have, okay? Instead of going for this one, fine. So this is my stage classification, okay? Let me mention over here, huh? Okay, so this part is also done, fine. Where, yeah, I think they are putting it proper. The first two are open. Yeah, this one is closed. Okay. Yeah, this is proper. This is coming properly. That's great. Okay. So, and let's next go to the next one. Then you have the name and type. Okay. Now, here, this one will be a little bit tricky. Okay. And I will show you how it is. So, if I go to my data manager, if I go to custom formula, now type is null. Let me search first of all if type is coming properly or not. Okay, this is the opportunity type. Okay, type is null. Then name is fine. Okay, else this name is again fine. However, instead of this double quotes, as I told you, we have to put a single quotes. Okay, and instead of plus, right, we actually put something like double standing line. Okay, so let me show you the double standing. Where is it? Double? Okay, fine, double standing line, and here also instead of plus, I will put double standing line. Okay, and again instead of plus I will put double standing line. Okay, and here of course it has to be single quotes. Everywhere it has to be single quotes. Okay, so else name plus this. Okay, I think that's fine as of now. Now let me select the output type, which is text. Okay, and let me copy this from your name and type. Okay, and okay, let me click on apply. Fine, it got applied. As I told you that instead of plus, which we give in data flow, we give the double standing line over here. Okay, and as you can see here, fine, I move to the right, okay, it's showing me as name type. If you see, it's showing me as string. So there is some issue. Okay, let's check what is the issue. Okay. So here, instead of this single quotes, I have to give the name only. That was the issue. So here I have give to name. Okay. And instead of the single quotes type, I have to give the type. Okay. The opportunity type. Now let me click on apply. Okay. Now I think it will come properly. Okay, yeah, now it's coming properly. That is the opportunity name, and in bracket it's coming the type. Okay, so the thing is that, as I told you, there's a little subtle difference. Instead of double quotes, you have to put single quotes. Wherever we are putting single quotes in data flow, we shouldn't put quotes at all. Okay, that's the issue. And yeah, instead of plus, which we used to put, okay, to concatenate, here you have to put uh, double standing line. Okay, okay, cool. Now let's move to the next one. First 15 character of ID, substring ID 115. Okay, this is simple. So again, let me go to custom formula. And in the function, let me search for substr. Okay. And here, let me write ID, comma, 1, comma, 15. Okay. That's it. And here, of course, it will be text. And let me check what is that expression which I've given. Okay. Okay. Now let's stop up till here. Okay. We will continue this further. It will take a lot of time. Fine. So let me click on output. And here, let me name it as derived fields in recipe. Okay. Let me click on apply, and here let me just run this to recipe dataset. Okay, and here let me write recipe derived field dataset. Okay, that's cool. And recipe dataset will be my file location. Okay, and here I will just write creation of derived fields. Okay, you need to give a proper naming convention. Creation of derived fields. That's it. Let me click on apply and see. Anyhow, we can see the results over here. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we can save and run. Okay, and what will be the name? The name of this will be, let me check over here. Free session 11. Okay. Oh, 1 minute. I think I did something called free session 10. I think in free session 10, I was doing something, right? Okay, I didn't save whatever things I showed you previously. Okay, let me write it as free session 11. Fine. Let me click on save. And yeah, this recipe has been queued to run. Okay, and we have already verified the results over here. Maybe in the next video we can verify it on the data set, but as you can see, mostly the results are coming properly over here. That's not an issue. Fine. And now if I go to my monitor screen, let's monitor this. Okay, as you can see, this ran successfully. Fine. And yeah, please definitely do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.